Hey everybody, Saturday morning, and my live stream research project that I wanted to do last week kind of fell through. I got people telling me that I can't, if I research Sasquatch in the area, that I can't uh, live stream it because they don't want people to know Sasquatch is in the area. I mean, most of the farmers know about it, but I've been having problems with the local government for a while. I just got out of bed. The live stream and the research will happen. I just can't post it when it does happen. And I can't post when I'm going to do it because that's when they'll be there to try to stop me, you know. They'll come walk up to me, try to take all my cameras and stuff away. This area is so, I mean, it, we have no military base near us, but they act so secretive around here, you know, and it's just nuts. I will be doing putting up some other videos. I've been having requests for motorized bike videos. I mean, it's getting colder out, and almost time to put the motorized bikes away. But uh, I I can do one of them this weekend. I will probably, if I do a research or a Bigfoot video this weekend, I probably won't be live streamed because I won't be ready for it. I'll probably have to do it just with my phone, so it'll I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be back out there this weekend, but I'm gonna be with some other people that I really don't trust. So if I do anything, it's gonna be with my phone and maybe a GoPro, and it'd be uh, just a video. I'm gonna go out there. They've been on the move because it being a fall and them getting ready for winter, and the Sasquatch getting ready for winter is gonna be. I mean, I was talking to a Sasquatch earlier, and they gave me some coffee. That's some good coffee, I'll tell you that. It says it's dark coffee, but it's not quite as strong as dark coffee I've had. Um, but if anybody's got any questions, let me know. I'll be live for like I should about an hour or two. I will be definitely bringing Bigfoot videos, and I got some places I want to do some ghost videos, but I'm finding out that the places I want to do the ghost videos at for Halloween, that's actually privately owned. So I got to. I roll out of bed, man. Where do you roll out from, Ron? uh, I decided to go live because I've been running into local officials have been trying to stop me from live streaming my Bigfoot activities in the area. So yeah, I probably did. I probably did the same one with just the other side. Uh, uh, no, the local officials don't like it when I post Bigfoot videos in the area because they want people to know that Sasquatch is in this area. We're only 30 miles from the border of Wisconsin, so and Wisconsin is known for Dogman and Bigfoot and all the other cryptids, that people hear about. And to see them down here is not unusual, but and people have seen them. The thing is that they don't want me posting that um, they're actually nesting and actually living in this area. Uh, people, they've got the people who've seen them believing that they're just passing through when they're not. They're actually rooted in this area. So, a group of them are, and those are the ones I've been studying. And they hate it when I go out there and I live stream, and because there's a possible chance that I might catch one on video. Um, every time I go out there, I people follow me out there. Local government follows me out there. Hell, the other day when I announced I was going to go out and do a live stream for 24 hours, I didn't even get a chance to get outside the house, and I had the officials out here taking my cameras and stuff from me, telling me, "Oh, you can go out there, you just can't film anything." They want to keep it very hush hush, and I have no idea why. They want to put a walking trail through the area where I research at, and I said that's a bad idea. I said you interrupt their habitat, and you're going to have more than just me putting them out there, letting people know they're out there. Other people are going to let people know they're out there. You know, you got to let people know they're here if you're going to do something like that. I mean, these guys are like half-ass backwards. Oh, coffee's done. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Ugh. Yeah, I stopped at Bigfoot's house and he gave me some coffee. Here's looking at you. Oh, yeah. Well, this is the first time I've tried it. I seen it at Walmart, and they've been selling it at Walmart for a while now since they came out. And I seen the tacky squats there, and it's dark coffee, but it's got a good flavor to it. I think I'm gonna switch from Folgers to this because it has kind of even though it's a dark coffee, um, you just make it a little bit lighter than you normally do, and it tastes really good. The flavor is really really good. So, especially when you add a little cream and sugar to it. I tried to open an account on TikTok, and the problem I had with that is that they are so censored on TikTok. If I were to drink coffee or smoke a cigarette, they would take my live down. They would cancel my live. You know. Yeah. Yeah, and I was kind of getting into the politic thing on TikTok because that's all TikTok is about. Is everybody on there is about politics, one side or the other, and I don't know. I was getting into it for a while, but then after a while, man, it doesn't matter who I vote for. The it's always the opponent that wins anyway. Uh, I mean, I have a feeling that Trump's going to get in there. I really do because Kamala is out there putting out there that if you believe in God or if you believe in Jesus, you don't want me, you don't want to be around me or something to that effect. Something about she put down Christians and anybody who believes in Jesus, and I didn't see the whole thing, but all I know is you do anything against the church, any church, and you're running for a political office, that's cooking your own goose, man. It's like you know but I heard about it. People were talking about it. And then the stuff that Trump's doing. These two are acting not like politicians. They're acting like children is what they're acting. And then, of course, you got your third party uh, people that are running for president. Because it ain't just Kamala and Trump. It's you got three people that are like independent, you know. And all they need is 5% of the American vote, and they can get in office. And the thing is when you read what they're about, they're more into the realistic type of what they're gonna do. So yeah, it just got. I deleted my account on TikTok. I just got tired of it. You know, I try to go on TikTok and I try to do a live stream. Okay, now TikTok was originally set up for teenagers. It was supposed to be a teenager app, but you have to be 18 to go live. So I'm like, cool, okay, no problem. I tried to go live on TikTok. I had a cup of coffee and I smoked a cigarette, and they took my live down because I smoked a cigarette on live TikTok. And then they tell you that it's for children, but you got to be 18 to go live. It totally contradicts themselves. The Chinese still own it, so they got some screwy rules over there. You know, you can't say. Um, you can't say kill. You gotta say unalive. That's why you see a lot of YouTubers saying unalive. You can't say abortion. You gotta say AB. When you talk about, like Roe versus Wade, you can't even say Roe versus Wade. You gotta say something like those two in court from years ago when they had certain things done. I mean, it's all code stuff. It's all TikTok is just it was set up for kids, and if they're gonna make me be 18 to go live and then censor me as a kid, I don't need TikTok. I mean, I might go on there to. I mean, I totally deleted my account on there. I no longer have my account on there, but it's made for kids. I think I just leave it for the kids because it's not really a thing. And if these TikTokers who go in and they don't smoke or don't drink on the live, or they just do something silly to get likes and views on the, they'll like take their video down because there was something in the background that they didn't know, like like a picture of a booze or something. But it's just stupid. I can put a video made by like CNN News up there that has all kinds of crazy stuff in it, but uh, damn, this coffee's good, man. Uh, but yeah, this weekend I'm gonna go out there and do some work for my boss. And I think when I'm out there, I'm gonna do a video while I'm out there. I'm gonna walk through the woods. I mean, a lot of the leaves are falling off the tree, and I don't know if they've harvested the corn they got in the fields out there now. They're using this year they're growing them, letting them dry out, and that's the corn they use for the oils and the all the other stuff. The feed corn is what they call it, but they use it to make products and stuff. I need yard work done. Yeah, I wish I was close to you. I'd come down and help you, man. But I know you're down at where you at? Georgia, Florida, something like that. You must got hit. How bad did you get hit by the wind down there, Alabama? How bad did you get hit by the storm? Did it hit you pretty hard, or? Oh, wait a minute. You're one of those guys that like the wind because you like to fly a kite. I understand. If you want has some strong wind to fly a kite in, I tell you that. Oh, no. Yeah. I told my boss I'd come do some work this morning a little bit and help him out, cut some brush and stuff, and around the house area. And then tomorrow I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna haul some wood and stuff for him out in the woods where I research at. And while I'm out there, I'm gonna have the camera going. So yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yep. Yeah, I've been hearing rumors. Actually, I've been seeing actual fact. There's Russian warships sitting off the coast of Florida, and they're there. They say they're doing maneuvers. However, they're by Cuba and stuff. And the story is they're just doing maneuvers, but they're a long way from home for doing maneuvers. And because Russia's up by Alaska, it's only 75 miles away from Alaska. And that's like, you know, you go out to the what is it, the farthest west point of Alaska. The point there's actually a point out there. You go 75 miles. You don't even have to go that anymore because the water has receded out in that area. So it's like you can go 25 miles is a halfway point. So it's 50 miles now across. Uh, you go 25 miles out, and there's a little island there, and that's a halfway mark between the U.S. boundary waters and the Russian boundary waters, and and they're on maneuvers down by Russia. Yeah, something's going on. I think they're waiting for the election to get over to see who's running, because I think if we end up having Kamala Harris, they're going to see a woman this week and try to attack the U.S., but that's just my opinion. I mean, our military is so depleted with weapons and arsenal, and it's just because Biden's been giving everything to Ukraine. Biden give all the money to Ukraine. That's why the people in the hurricane-stricken areas are only getting 750, and the 750 is not a handout. They actually got to apply for it as a loan. If their credit ain't good, they don't get the 750, and that is not, they're not being told that. A lot of people I've talked to face to face, actually through Messenger and stuff, they said unless your credit is good, you ain't getting that 750 loan or $700 loan for the hurricane in North Carolina or Florida. In fact, DeSantis told FEMA, well, apparently told FEMA or told hey Jared, hey, I'm still working on that, man. Work's been kind of slow lately, but I'll get that sent to you. I just packaged it up a couple of days ago, and I'll get that sent to you. Uh, I'm gonna send a carburetor with it, and a 21 millimeter carburetor, one that's originally designed for it. I'm gonna send a little hose so you can adapt it to it, because you need like a radiator hose to adapt it to it. You can't do it with a regular adapter. Oh, I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. How bad were you hit during the hurricane? Hey, Ron, this is my friend Jared, man. He's a motorized bike. Motorized bikes is a way of life for him. So he he's This is Ron. He's been my friend God for, I've been on here 4 years. Well, this channel I've been on for 3 years. So my last channel was my controversial channel. I had to stop that because I'm not a controversial guy. and did your house get wrecked or anything get wrecked or I mean, is just high winds or what? Um, uh, I just crawl out of bed, man. I just crawl out of bed and figure I go live. So, hey, Ginger, how you doing? Good morning. How you holding up? Oh, okay, you're not in the storm of the past. That's cool. That's cool. How you doing, Ginger? I'm never up this early. Yeah, I got my little Starbucks coffee cup going. Uh, I got me some. Hey, good morning, Cece. I had to stop by Sasquatch's house and pick up the coffee. uh, uh, no, I wanted to go out and do a live stream, but I've had the local government stop me from posting my activities as far as Sasquatch because they don't mind if I research the creature. They just don't want me to let the public in the general area know that they're actually here, that they're actually roosting here, and that they're actually roosting here. It's actually pretty good. It's a dark coffee, so I don't have to use as much when I make a pot, but it's really good. It I usually drink Folgers, but it's actually pretty good. It actually got good flavor to it. Add a little sugar and a little cream to it. That's okay. I don't think none of us are awake yet. I just woke up myself. Yeah, I've only been on for 22 minutes, and I woke up probably 23 minutes ago. Oh, what a day! I mean, I've been having problems with the local government stop me from broadcasting my research and stuff, and so when I do live stream, I can't say when I'm gonna live stream because otherwise they'll be out there to confiscate my cameras and they won't give them back to me until I come back out of the woods. It's just nuts. I mean, we have no military base around us, like I said earlier, and we got nothing to But when people do see them, the local government goes, "Oh, they're just passing through. They're coming from the north." But if the locals knew that they were actually roosting here and they're embedded in this area, um, I mean, they're all over Illinois now. Apparently, people have been seeing sightings all over Illinois. So, Illinois, they're in Tennessee and Kentucky. That's standard. And was it by a cryptid? Was it by a Bigfoot, or doesn't he know? Albuquerque is yeah. Well, um, in Albuquerque there is a creature. There's a chupacabra. That would be New Mexico. So it would be a chupacabra. They do stalk humans. They're a very. They say they're a dog-like creature and they only attack chickens and pigs and stuff. But I don't know. They have a creature down there that does walk. Ah, okay. They do walk. They do have a creature that walks on bipedal, on two legs. It's like a Sasquatch, but it's not quite as big. But they are very ferocious and mean. I've heard about them. There's creatures more than Bigfoot out in the woods. There's what people are referring to as Dogman. It's a hybrid of the Sasquatch. Yeah, you hear that Bigfoot screaming, you know they're real. I I used to hear them all the time when I was in the military, and after a while, and then when I was growing up, they were on the around the farm, and when I was in Colorado, so I pretty much, yeah, yeah, they don't. When you hear them on video, it's nothing like when you hear them in person. Yeah, yeah, when they scream or they whoop, it's a lot louder and a lot more fierce. It's a lot louder, a lot more fierce than what it is when you're in person. Yeah, it's in person. If you get the experience to hear a Bigfoot whoop or yell or scream in person, then you'll understand what people are saying when it is just unbelievable. The vocals that these creatures can do. I mean, if no one ever gets a chance to see a Bigfoot, but they hear the scream or the whoop, they will understand what uh, what the uh, whole lore of hunting the Sasquatch is. Like for me, an adrenaline junkie, so yeah. Yeah, if you howl back at them, sometimes they will howl at you, but see, they could tell you're a female. They could tell female from male voices, and they could tell you're a human, so they scream back at you. You gotta be careful. Females, I always say if you go anywhere near the woods, and you have to be with a male, some type of male, because have been known Sasquatches have been known to attack and kidnap female humans. Now, I don't know if it's a dominant sexual thing with them or not. I mean, you get these crazies out there who say it is, but I don't know. There's no proof to back that up. So, oh yeah, when there's one, if it's at nighttime and they're screaming, there's more than four in the woods. Trust me. There's probably four that you can count, but there's probably 15 you don't see. You probably had a whole clan of them there because when they're out there, that's them. Uh, there's a clan is usually between 15 and 20 is when a clan. A pod is the max is 14. You probably had a clan of them out there. Probably had a clan, and they probably lived in that area. Where was it at, Ginger? That was in Michigan, you said, right? Okay. I mean, yeah, Michigan, Wisconsin, the upper UP. I mean, I go up there all the time too. Not all the time, but I used to go up there all the time, and it never disappoint me to run into a creature of some sort. Dogman was a big thing big thing when I was a kid on Grandpa's farm, and I went to visit him in Wisconsin. We used to sit on the back porch and just listen to the dogman howl, you know, and it sounded like a regular wolf. So it's like, but it was like you could tell it was a little bit louder and a little bit more scarier because it sounded like a dog and a human mix, and they ain't afraid to show themselves. Now Sasquatch, they're standoffish. They more or less they'll try to sneak up on you. A dogman, he knows he can overpower you and take you out, and so he ain't afraid to show himself. But I've seen both. I study Sasquatch, and I have my encounters with Dogman, but Yeah, yeah. They'll take a glow stick or something we leave out there. I left an apple out there once for him, and I didn't see him bite it, but you could hear it when he crunched down because I wasn't that far away. It's maybe 50 feet away from where this thing was. I didn't realize he was that close to me. He grabbed the apple and bit it. You could hear him crunch into the apple, and then you heard him, then you heard his big, heavy body just walk away, He was right there. Well, when he crunched down, I was afraid. I was like really afraid to turn my head. I was frozen. You know, that is just it. I believe. Sasquatch are not apes. They are not uh, animals of any. They are a hominid. Okay, they are not what we consider. They're a half man, half. They're a hominid, and it's like they're very intelligent. I do believe that they understand what we are because they seem to avoid us and they seem to not like us. I mean, for the majority, for the most part. And a lot of times the attacks happen when we in involve ourselves in their territory. When we get into their territory, and if we don't leave, when they start howling and whooping, that's the time. Pretty much the time to leave. It's. Yeah, they do some very strange. Yeah, they'll make you feel comfortable, but that's the whole thing. They'll make you feel comfortable so they can do something to you. I've never known these creatures that after they made a person feel comfortable for a while, that within a few, if you go back time after time, and and try to study these creatures, they'll try to make you feel as comfortable as possible, and then it's yeah, leaving a gift for them. I mean, I leave gifts for them. It's because I know pretty much know what I'm doing. Well, I think I do anyway. Um, and I pretty much know how to get myself out of a situation. Sometimes I say sometimes because even I make mistakes. Um, yeah, they'll make you feel comfortable. Hey, come on, welcome to my neighborhood. Come on in. You can we can kind of like study each other for a while. I'll make you feel nice and comfortable. But when you're not looking, I'm gonna do something to you. Now, what they do is, it could either be attack you, scare the crap out of you, try to hunt you and eat you, because they have been known to eat humans. Just so you know, they are what some people call cannibalistic because some people feel they're actually another human type race that just hasn't been discovered yet, and we haven't made actual contact verbally with them because, and the people that have, most of them don't come back out of the woods alive. Most of them, what's left of their bodies are scraped out of the woods. So yeah, so they're very they they seem docile, but they're not. They're actually really aggressive, but they're really standoffish. They give you your space and they'll make you feel as comfortable as possible. They'll make you feel like you're safe. That's the trick. They'll make you feel like you're safe. They'll make you feel like they're totally docile, like they don't mean you no harm. I mean, now if you take them a gift, an apple, or maybe a couple like whole salmons, take them, set them on a picnic table and back off. That's called gifting. Then they'll be expecting that all the time, you know, and so that's why gifting is not, you know, and if you don't gift them all the time, then they become aggressive even faster. But I have never heard of a researcher, a legitimate researcher, not be attacked when they try to approach these creatures on a close space, try to, you know, walk right up to them. You know, these creatures will stand there and let you walk right up to them. But all they're seeing is that, oh, dinner's coming to me, see? That is why we say stay away from these creatures. If you see them in the woods, they may stand there and look at you, but as long as they know you see them, 9 times out of 10 they won't attack you unless they're extremely hungry, and then your food. And I usually say, well, you can disagree, Ginger. That's your opinion, but I've been in the woods too much and been attacked by these creatures too much without even provoking them in any way. And I've seen people get ripped apart by these creatures and literally devoured. You know, when I was in the military, it happened. And it's, I mean, but what I say is I can, all I can do is just give you my experiences. And if you want to go out and have your own experiences, that's fine. But I say just always be on your guard. And if they're looking at you, yeah, it's okay to disagree. I mean, no one's going to be females like me. You're funny, Ron. Uh, yeah, everyone has their own opinion about Sasquatch. I mean, I've been in the military where I've actually seen them devour people, you know, devour some of the soldiers that were in my platoon and stuff. I've seen them attack and rip people apart and stuff. So my whole take on Sasquatch is a little bit more aggressive than most people. Most people see them as docile. A lot of times in the woods, they do leave you alone because there's plenty of food in the woods. But if they're ever down, if it's dead winter and where a lot of animals ain't moving too much and a Sasquatch is hungry and you're right in eyesight or you're easy prey for them, they will try to lure you in and get a free meal. They will use you as a meal. However, well, what I was gonna say is, if you're in the woods and you come across one and he's just standing there staring at you and he's making you feel real nervous, do not run. Because when you run, then you become the prey. If you just stand there and hold your ground, they usually back down and go on about their business. But if you run, they then think you're prey and they chase you, and you're not going to outrun these creatures. Yeah, a lot of hunters go missing because they do the stupid things. When they see a Sasquatch, the Sasquatch will growl and say, basically, hey, that's my territory. Ginger. And a lot of hunters will go missing because they will pull out the gun. They will start shooting at these creatures. It takes a lot of ammo. We had 50 calibers to try to bring these creatures down. These creatures are seriously very hard to kill. You know, my staff sergeant shot one in the head 5 times with a 50 cal, and he just stood there and looked at him. You know, I mean, it's 50 calibers. You know, it's a big slug, man. Fucking these creatures are. You're correct, CT. They are predators. They are biggest. Yeah, they're predators. They're big time predators, and CT, where do you live near a wooded area, right? You live in the south, right? CT. Hey Ben, how you doing? Long time no see, bro. Uh, uh, oh, you live in the Houston, Texas area. Yeah, they have some cryptids down there I want to study. Thanks, Jared. Yeah, I've been around. I've been really live stream. I think I'm a live stream more and more because I think I'm a Jared. I just made you a monitor too, so. uh, hey, tomboys are kind of tomboys are cool. Uh, oh, that's great. That's good. Navy SEAL. I respect that. Oh yeah, I bet there are, Ben. Yeah, there are a lot of Bigfoot in Texas lately. It's like they've been moving all over the U.S. The warm climates, the cold climates, but a lot of them mostly are seen in the cold climates because that's where they're from. They are seen. Arkansas is having uh, a big a lot of sightings of them lately, and it's unusual for Arkansas. Now the Ozarks cover Missouri and part of Arkansas, so I can understand why they're having a big flux of Bigfoot sightings down there. Because Ozarks, they like mountainous areas. I know that a lot of mountainous areas they love to. You always hear about a mountain range and some kind of creature around that mountain range. Yeah, the Yowies in Australia. Yep. Um, it's basically a Bigfoot. It's a Bigfoot, but they call it the Yowie instead. I've actually had the pleasure of trying to hunt one of those creatures. Those creatures ain't afraid to be seen, man. They won't walk right up to you, but they will let you know that if you're encroaching in their territory, they'll let you know that, hey, man, you got to back off. You know. Uh, um, if you see one in person, I'm gonna tell you the first thing that's gonna go through your mind is you're gonna want to run. Don't. Don't turn around and run. Because even if your whole group stands there and you run, that creature and any creature that's with it, um, is gonna come after you. Don't run. If they walk towards you, they won't come right up to you unless if they're coming up to you growling at you. Yeah, then yeah, just take off. But what's on 45? Now, a trucker on Highway 9 here in Illinois seen had a run-in with a Sasquatch here like a couple of days ago. Um, yeah, yeah, they make the same noise over here, Ben. Same noise. Oh yeah, they can run 50 miles an hour easy. I mean, their strides are. I mean, they got 6 foot strides when they walk. So you imagine when they run, how that's momentum. How big a step they can take. I mean, These creatures ain't no joke. People go in the woods thinking these creatures are a joke, but you gotta be on your guard with these creatures. Like I said, even if they make you feel comfortable, don't fall for that. You know? Oh, they can jump. Yeah, big. I mean, they're in the woods. They're in the wild, 24/7. I mean, the wild is their home. They're gonna learn how to camouflage. They're gonna learn how to hunt. They're gonna be the top predator hunters. You know, they're gonna learn, how to outmaneuver anything they're after. No, it's probably a yowie. Ben, it's probably a yowie. Yes, and they know how to camouflage themselves. And people think they disappear and metamorph out of there. That's all BS. What it is the reason. A lot of reasons we can't find them is because a lot of times they will sleep in methane-filled caverns, and they will sleep in methane-filled caverns. See, we can't freeze methane, but they can. Okay, and when they come out of the methane-filled caverns at night, they have methane on them. When that methane hits the air, it turns into like white, red, blue, green orbs. So people see these lights when they appear, thinking they metamorphed into that area. When they didn't, the methane is just floating off their fur, is hitting the oxygen and turning these colors. And that's been proven. That's a fact. So it's like, and these orbs and stuff they've been seeing are the orbs, are the gas releasing from their fur. And that's what people are seeing. And so, yeah, they don't metamorph into another dimension. They don't teleport, none of that stuff. It's just, they have a very big knowledge of the woods and the outdoor life that more than we do. They know a lot about a lot of things, and they will manipulate their surroundings better than we know how, and they will be able to outmaneuver us. They will be able to trick us, and that's what I say. I go out to the woods by myself, and I tell everybody, do not do that. Don't do what I do, okay? I go out to the woods unarmed. Uh, don't ever go to the woods. Don't ever go to the woods unarmed. I do it all the time. That's because I'm nuts. I'm a jarhead. I can't help it. Uh, but I mean, the ones I encounter, they know I only come out there once in a while. There is actually just down the road from where my boss lives and where I research at, there is a swamp area. I want to get back in there and do some research. I'm thinking that during the day that's where they go because no one goes in there. It's out in the middle of the country. No one's out there. Like hut with holes and apparently, yeah, yeah. That is definitely a Bigfoot nest. I definitely stay away from that. Because if they have young, and even if they're not there during the day, they're young area or there or near there, and I definitely stay away from there. The only time a Sasquatch will build a nest is if they have young. Most of the time, Sasquatch sleep out in the open. They'll find like what they call sawgrass. It's common in Florida, sawgrass, like in the Everglades. It's a real sharp bladed glass. It's almost like it's got razors on both sides, little saws that they cut you and stuff. They'll sleep in that because it don't harm them. It'll harm the predators. Yeah, yeah. I ran across mama bears with young. They're definitely mean. They're definitely mean. But Sasquatch is nowhere near. Our bear is nowhere near as mean as a Sasquatch when they're around their young. A Sasquatch is the top. When you're in the woods and the Sasquatch is in the woods, you're no longer on top of the food chain. Sasquatch is. Uh, yeah. I was on TikTok for a while, but like I was talking earlier, TikTok, it was when you live stream on TikTok. The thing is it says it's made for teenagers. But hey, Tracker A, how you doing? Yes, they do. I was on TikTok earlier and I deleted my account there because I can live stream there, but it's made for kids, but you got to be 18 to live stream. And but if you smoke a cigarette or drink coffee or something, they take your live down. You know, I can't do that, man. You're gonna let me live stream, saying I gotta be 18 or older to live stream, but you won't let me live stream and relax. I can't do it. I just delete my entire account. It's too. They have it censored too bad. You can't say kill. You gotta say unaliving. You can't say, if you're talking about Roe versus Wade, the abortion issues, you gotta say AB, not abortion. It's just all code you gotta do. It's just TikTok's nah. I don't see it even to this day how people do it. I couldn't do that. If I can't be me while I'm live streaming, I can't. I can't live stream. But people see trippy stuff all the time, man. They see trippy stuff all the time, and they never have nothing there to record it because a lot of times stuff happens. Thanks, Jared. Um, a lot of times the most nicest stuff happens and the sweetest sightings happen when we least expect it. When we ain't even got the camera ready. And all we can do is talk about tall tales. That's all we can do. You know. Yeah, the men take care of the babies while the women Bigfoot hunt for food. That's correct. Um, and then when the food is brought back to the camp or to the area, the male Bigfoots would stand guard. They will do the scouts and they will stand guard, while the female and the juveniles eat. Standard human trait. They do a lot of human traits. Well, you come do my dishes if you want, Ginger. I got a whole stack of them. I will be doing a Sasquatch hunt, and when I do live stream, it'll be just like this. I'll just pop up and start doing a live stream because, like I said, the locals in this area, the officials in this area, don't. If they knew when I'm live streaming, they will. Okay, Ginger. Have a good one, Ginger. Thanks for stopping in. Uh, uh, the locals in this area are just nuts. They don't mind me researching the creature. They just don't want nothing on video proving that it's got its roots here. Love you too, Ginger. We'll see you later. Take care. Uh, oh, let me grab some more of this coffee. Oh. I make my coffee in a French press. I do the French press thing where I put the grounds in there and I put and then I add the water to it and I press it down and basically press the flavoring out of the coffee grounds. I've got, in the area I go, there are full trees snapped over, and you can tell they're fresh snaps because there's still green on them. And I asked my boss if he heard that snap. He goes, "No, I didn't hear nothing." And it probably wasn't Bigfoot, probably the wind. But now, mind you, these trees that are bent over and snapped, there's smaller ones around them that would have got it first. And so he kind of believes in Bigfoot and he kind of don't. He says there's activity out there, but he won't ever come on camera and admit to it. We were standing there on his porch one time, and he said, "Did you see that?" I said, "What?" He said, "Something just moved through the woods." And he was facing the woods, and I was, we were on the porch. I was facing, the house, and "Hey, Dave, how you doing, bud? Long time no see." And he said something big just moved through the woods, and that was one of my videos that I did out there. How you doing, Dave? Long time no see, bro. Make everybody a moderator. I very rarely go on live, but I'm like I said, I'm gonna start going on live a little bit more. I kind of like this. I like the interaction, Uh, where you at, Dave? You're in the U.S., right? Or are you outside the U.S.? Uh, yeah, you too, Ben. Yeah, I'm gonna start going live more. Probably. Oh, that area. Well, the Vermont area, Connecticut, Maine area. Excellent for a Sasquatch, Bigfoot area. Excellent area for them. Because if you think about it, if you look at the map, Maine is actually Canada. It's just kind of jigsaw shaped out. But if you look at it, it's Canada. Even though we know it's U.S. territory or state or whatever, but it's actually Canada. So Hamden. Yeah, yeah, there has. I've been actually keeping up on the Bigfoot sightings around the U.S., around, especially around Maine, because I do have a cabin I've been looking at buying in Maine, and it's right in the heart of where all the Bigfoot sightings have been. And the guy apparently, actually talked to the guy on the phone, and I said, "You're leaving because of the cryptids up there, right?" He goes, "Them damn things, man. They tear up my garden during the summer. They eat my vegetables." He was just ranting and raving, man. Those damn things. I go, "Do you got any good photos?" "Photos? Hell no. Every time they're around, I jump in my car and take off." It was funny as hell. I was like, hell, if they're getting that close to people, they're coming in. I want part of that action. I don't know about anybody else, but I want part of that action. You know. I'm definitely eventually make a trip up there. Uh, yeah, and they know they're safe in there. They know as long as they're in certain areas, they're safe as hell. They know that. They know from not talking or reading anything, but they know just from being around that. Yeah, uh, the Bigfoot, it ain't just Bigfoot out in the woods, and everyone and people who research Bigfoot know that it ain't just Bigfoot in the woods. There are what people are calling dogmen. They're a hybrid type Bigfoot. There's all kinds of other cryptids that have been found. There's reptilians, which people think are taking human form, which I've never experienced that. But there's all kinds of cryptids, chupacabra. They've been discovered already. They're known to exist. And they're mostly in the south though. But there's a lot of cryptids out there that people just don't know about. That people come across. Oh, what's that? What's that? You know. Up until 1940s or 1930s, the platypus was actually a cryptid because people would come. Yes, they do. They any mountainous range or any big area where they can thrive at, they will thrive at. Where they know that they've never heard hunters, they would go. They know they're safe. Anything in like a national forest, they know that they've never really heard hunters probably in that national forest, so they feel safe. So they're gonna use that to dwell in because there's animals in there they can they can live off of. So uh, ha ha, Jared, it's funny. Um, yeah, it's it's an interesting hobby to have. It's an interesting study. One of these days, someone out there is going to get actual physical evidence of these creatures. I mean, everyone sees them. Everyone knows they exist. Even the people that say they don't know they exist, the skeptics, they're going to be proven wrong eventually. Everything comes to light eventually. It may take thousands of years, like it has already, or it may take Dave Bingman tomorrow morning. Who knows? uh, it Yeah, everywhere around mountain range they've been seen. They stay around mountain ranges and stuff. I guess they feel safe around those areas. There also has been giants like in the Middle East when the soldiers were over there, and I've talked to a few soldiers. A reservoir and caves would be a perfect because the reservoirs they can actually uh, get their fish out of there because the reservoirs will slow up the fish and they can catch fish and that in the caves that excellent food area, excellent food area for a Sasquatch. And the fact that you only can go there by permit only is less access for humans, so they got really not that much competition in the area. So that would be a perfect area for a Sasquatch. They is damn near somewhat human free. They don't feel threatened. They can fish with no problem. Tasmanian tiger. I don't believe they are extinct either because there's been too many photographs of them here recently. In recent times, there's been a couple of years ago there was a recent attack of a Tasmanian tiger attacking someone, and it was an actual photograph of the tiger taking off in the woods, and was actually a full photograph of a Tasmanian tiger. Not here in the U.S., but over across seas there, and they actually have a video of the actual, and you can make it out. You can make it out as what it is, a Tasmanian tiger. Uh, they are, and they're not a cryptid. They've been around for a while. They're not a cryptid. Oh. And they like to sit and wait. It's kind of like Sasquatch. Sit, wait, watch their prey, play with their prey a little bit, and that's when they go on the attack. And they never make. And there is like man, or if man's around, they may attack man. They may not. People don't know too much about their behavior, but the fact that they like to sit and wait and just observe before they do any actual attacking. So, that's pretty much what they got as far as Tasmanian tiger behavior. Um, I need a haircut. I need to trim up my eyebrows a little bit. uh, uh, yeah, I'm tired, man. I got up early this morning. Actually, I got up about 2 minutes before the live stream, before I put on live stream. Got me some coffee. I gotta do some work today. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'm probably once I start moving around and stuff, I'll wake up. Oh well, I'm gonna head off here and start my day. Go and take my shower. Do all the morning routine stuff. 1 a.m. Yeah, yeah, we are. I forgot that Australia has the time zone. I forgot is different. Yeah, Ben. It's 8 a.m. here. It's well in Florida. It's I think around 9 a.m. Oh no, it's let's see, it's about 10:15 in Florida right now. But where I'm at, it's 9:15, and I've been on here for an hour or so. But and where Dave's at is probably I think it's like around 10:15, 10:30, something like that. So yeah, we're in different time zones. So yeah, yeah. Sunday 1 a.m. Damn, it's Saturday. Oh, you're oh, damn near 24 hours ahead of us. It's Saturday here, so okay. It's Sunday. That's right. You guys got the whole day thing advantage going on. Okay, okay. Um, when we're at work on Friday, you're already enjoying your weekend. That's why they call. That's why they say Aussies are awesome. uh, oh well, you all have a good day. Thanks for stopping in, and God bless you all. I'm out of here. Uh, you sure are there, Ben.